now 4:24 a.m. I'm headed out to the woods for day 2 of our whitetail hunting season. I'm hoping today's gonna be a day, man. It is a very early morning and it's very cold out. It was hard to want to get out of bed and leave my wife this morning. I know some of you guys can relate to that. She's all warm and snuggled up to me, and I'm gonna go and sit out in the woods for a couple hours and try to chase some animals. So really hoping a big buck walks out so I can justify it to myself and to her. I'm not sure if you guys have been on TikTok or anything like that here lately, but for whatever reason there's these trending videos and it's talking about what it's like to walk into the woods. And man, I definitely couldn't relate anymore. You know, as hunters, we walk into the woods and it's pitch dark at times, man. So anytime you hear a branch snap or you know something fall, like we're freaking out. And I can't help but think about that this morning. I'm taking my pistol with me, and you know, you would think some guys that hunt are some of the toughest guys, or you know, they're super manly or whatever. I'm telling you what, this early in the morning, if I hear a noise in the woods, I'm gonna take this 45 off and we're gonna be ready to go, man. We're gonna be looking something like this.
Come on out now and wet me.
So the deer are definitely out and about and moving this morning. I just had a couple of does cross the road right in front of me. Not even that far from the house, to be honest with you. My stand is about 30-minute drive from the house. It's on some family land. I really don't mind the drive, but it would really be cool to see what the Redland community has to offer in terms of land. We just bought a house here within the last 6 months, and we would eventually like to we'd like to be able to own some land out here. It's pretty expensive. It's a growing community, super quiet, and everyone's trying to get out of Montgomery, so all the prices are all jacked up right now. We'll see how things go. But since I am riding and I got a few minutes to talk, I figured I'd tell you guys a little bit more about day 1 and why the video went the way that it went. So I got in the woods, or started to try to get out in the woods, about 2:30 in the afternoon. That was a good break-in period for me to, you know, go get showered and start getting ready for everything to get out there. Well, I take my corn, my crushed beet, get my bow ready, set up everything, and I say, you know, I'm gonna head out there. I'm gonna make 2 trips into the woods. It shouldn't take me any more than about 30-ish minutes to be up in the tree and ready to go. So I get out there, I pour my corn out, I start walking back to the truck to go grab my bow, and I realize that one of the stands that normally is in the spot that I'm gonna sit that day is not there. And so I'm like, okay, cool, you know, I have climbers, shouldn't be too big of a deal. So I had to drive to the other side of the property and go get my climber and then come back. So that takes about a good hour's worth of my time that I've wasted now just trying to get set up. So I finally get there, put my climber up. Just took about an hour longer than I was expecting for it to take. Start to climb the tree. I get all the way to the top of the tree, man, and I text my wife to let her know that I finally made it. We're good. You know, not to worry about me. I text her in a little bit, and I dropped my phone. So I dropped my phone like 30 foot up, out of this climb right on my lap because I was just, you know, trying to get set up, being stupid, not really paying attention to what I was doing. You know how mad I was that I had to climb back down that tree just to go get my phone to make sure that she wasn't gonna text me saying that, you know, something happened with my kids or something happened with her. She needed me for whatever reason. So I climb all the way down, climb all the way back up, sit up there, and about the only thing that I heard or saw that whole time, I saw, and I don't think you could tell on the video, I don't think it zoomed in enough, but there was a raccoon like in 2 trees away from me, and he was messing with me the whole time. And then a couple hours later, like right before I was getting ready to leave out of the woods, I'm playing phone pool with my buddy Abu. We usually play like every single day. It's just something to kill time. And I go to take this last shot, and you know, you guys know how it gets, man. It gets kind of serious. You done got your butt whooped a couple of times. You trying to make something happen. So I start angling my phone. I'm turning it, like trying to get that perfect angled shot on him to finish this game. And I just hear something. I hear the blow. It sounds something kind of like this for you guys who don't know what I'm talking about. And I hear that, and I'm just like, man, I'm not gonna touch my phone for the rest of this hunt. I'm gonna turn on my camera and maybe something will walk. But I didn't end up getting to see anything. It is what it is, man. If it's hunting, it's not, you know, just going out and killing. It's more about the experience than it is about killing something every time that we go out. I really just love being out in the woods and experiencing all of God's creation. It helps me be able to get my mind right, ready for the week of dealing with, you know, other people or whatever it may be, man. It's a very peaceful experience for me, and I'd like to share that as much as possible with you guys. All right, well, let me focus on driving. I've got about 20-ish minutes left. I will get back with you guys when we make our way into the woods. All right, guys, we're about an hour from daylight, so I'm about to head into the woods, get set up, and see if we can't get on something this morning. When I was coming in, we probably saw 4 or 5 does just walking around. So hopefully that's a good sign. I know some people are superstitious and say that if you see anything before you walk into the woods, then you're not going to see anything during your hunt. But you know, I'm feeling pretty good about today, and I'm really hoping that we're able to get one on camera. All right. What's up, guys? We're just finishing up our sit for the day. Unfortunately, I've got grown-up things to do today. I got to handle some stuff with my house. So I've got a couple people coming out to do some work for us today. Now, as you can see a little bit earlier, we were I was on a good-sized doe. There were some dogs barking, and then they were coming across the property line. And they kind of were scaring her off, so I was trying to get a quick shot off. I was shaking like a stripper, so these things happen, and soon enough I'll get me one. So thank you guys for watching and supporting. Yeah. Oh wow. I will say, even with the miss, the dogs that came in from the neighbor's property and everything that happened today, man, this is it was still a blessing to be able to be out here. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, I mean, just look how beautiful it is, man. Like, you couldn't ask for anything better. A better day, great weather, sun shining on us. Yeah, man, I'm just thankful to be able to be out here and share this with you guys. Thankful for the opportunity. Again, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week with hopefully a buck.